Sup guys, Jordan here. Today I'm going to talk about New Year's resolutions, both for business owners and for aspiring entrepreneurs. But before we get into it, make sure you're subscribed with your notification bell turned on, and let's get started with the video. Okay, so first of all, if you stick around to the end of this video, I'm going to give you something plucked straight from our brand new program, the Affluent Academy, which is going to help you to stick to your business deadlines in 2020. So make sure you stick around till the end of the video. So, New Year's resolutions. We make them every single year. We break them like 2 or 3 days afterwards. But for some reason, every time a new year comes, it gives us an excuse to change ourselves as a person or change ourselves as a business owner. But so many of us do not stick to those resolutions, me included. I used to do this every single year. I'd make something and just break it a few weeks in. Now, the reason this is because we do not set realistic expectations on ourselves. We do not set realistic resolutions. So, for example, if we have the goal to improve our health and we say, okay, I'm going to quit smoking, I'm going to stop drinking, I'm going to stop partying, I'm going to go to the gym 5 days a week, I'm going to start eating healthier, you may be able to maintain that for like 2 or 3 weeks at a maximum, but it's such a shock of the system. It's so much cold turkey. It's too much commitment in such a short period of time that your body and your mind can't mentally keep up with it. You can't physically keep up with it either, okay? So you end up breaking that, you end up going right back to where you were before January, and then you're annoyed with yourself and you wait till next year so you can start improving again. Whereas if you just set realistic goals, realistic resolutions and said, okay, I'm going to improve one aspect of my health this January. I'm going to stop smoking. And then you commit to doing that. And then 2 months in, you may have completely quit smoking. Then you can set a new goal, which is going to the gym 5 days a week, or 2 days a week, or 1 day a week, whatever that may be. And then once you've mastered that, you can start eating healthily. You don't just have to set New Year's resolutions in the New Year's. You just set a new resolution on yourself. You set a new goal, a new target, something that you want to achieve, a new goalpost any time of the year. It doesn't have to be in January. So set one really simple thing that you want to change, one little aspect, work on that, and then move on to something else. It's the same as waking up early. If you want to wake up earlier, then don't just start waking up at 5 a.m. every morning. If you're waking up at 8 a.m. already, you're not going to be able to maintain that. You need to ease yourself into it. Start waking up an hour earlier every 2 weeks, for example. I've spoke about it so many times, but if you want to wake up earlier on New Year's, I'd really recommend it if you're not a morning person. It's The Miracle Morning by Hal Elrod. It's a book that changed my life when I first started my business. I used to be one of these guys that literally used to wake up at 8 a.m, rush to work, and I'd just be an absolute mess. But when I read that book, it changed my life. I started waking up earlier. I actually edged myself into waking up at 5 a.m. Now, you don't have to do that, but trust me, if you start waking up earlier, it will change your life. It will change your productivity, and you'll feel so proud of what you can achieve before everybody else is even woken up. Now, I'm going to move on to business resolutions in a second, but I just want to tell you guys, if you're interested, about what my personal resolutions are for 2020 and going forward. So I'm making the commitment now, twice a year I want to disconnect from my business entirely. I think all of you guys should commit to do this as well if you run a busy business. I want to completely disconnect from my business, and what I mean by that is going like out in nature somewhere, some kind of wooden shack retreat, no phones, no internet, nothing, and spend 4 or 5 days just out with nature, with my mind, so I can think. And I think this is really important for any stressful business owner. This is really important for your stress levels. And also, this is going to massively impact your business for the good. This is going to give you the ability to have a clear mind and think clearly on your business and what it is that you're working on. So that's something I'm going to commit to do twice per year. And I'll keep you guys updated on when I do that and how that does impact my business. Another thing I want to do is I want to start ticking off a major item off my bucket list every single year. So this year I want to get my scuba diving license, and I want to scuba dive with blue whales in Sri Lanka, something I've always wanted to do. And so I'm going to tick off a major item every single year from now on. So that's personal New Year's resolutions out of the way. Let's get to the nitty gritty of, okay, business. What New Year's resolution should you follow within your business, and why do I actually follow them in December? Every single year, I recognise that December and Christmas, and don't get me wrong, I love Christmas, got my Christmas tree up, the flat's decorated, I love this time of year, unwind. But I recognise this is a point of weakness for so many other business owners out there. This is the time when everybody is off guard, and it's an opportunity for me and other business owners to analyse their business, to actually work on their business and work out what they need to change in order to hit 2020 or hit the next year as hard as they possibly can. So when January comes, comes, I'm already 10 steps ahead of everybody else who is then just starting to work on changing their business and what they need to change. So there's 3 things I do every single December, and I think you should start doing these within your business. Number 1, I trim the fat. Go on to that in a moment. Number 2, I expand my knowledge base, okay? I expand my knowledge base, learn new things. And number 3, I set clear, realistic goals and I treat them like deadlines. And that's what I'm going to help you with this worksheet that I've plucked out of the Affluent Academy. You're going to absolutely love that. So stick around to the end of the video. Now, number 1, trimming the fat. This is very, very important. This is the best time of year to do this, where everybody else is settled down. You haven't got the pressures so much of getting new clients or working with clients too hard. Like, everybody's unwinding, everybody's a little bit more relaxed, everyone's feeling festive and putting on that winter tub. But this is a good time for you to trim the fat on your business, make your business more lean. Look at the areas in your business that you're spending too much money at the moment. Look at the areas at your business where you can start saving money. Look at the areas of your business where you can start saving time. So what I would recommend you doing, this is what I do, I would get down a list of all of your employees, everybody who works within your business, and work out which people are actually pulling their weight, which people are actually benefiting the business, because you may be paying for services. This isn't just employees, but for contractors as well. You may be paying for services like SEO or email marketing or whatever that may be that you're not actually getting an ROI on because you haven't had the time to notice it. You haven't had the time to look into it throughout the year because you're so busy. But December, is a time for you to look at that and analyze what you're getting an ROI from. Now, I'm not just saying you should sack everybody in your business that you're not getting an ROI from, but what I am saying is this is a time for you to revisit it with that person. Maybe you need to change your strategies. Maybe you need to mix things up. Also, look at all the softwares you're paying out. I can guarantee that you're probably paying for softwares that you enrolled into like at the start of the year and you haven't used at all. These are times for you to cut down on your expenses and make your business more lean. And there's no better time to be as lean as possible than going into a brand new year. So make sure you trim the fat. Number 2, expand your knowledge. Every single December, I recognize this is a time, and I'm always learning. Every single morning I read, but this is a time for me to learn a lot more within the business, okay? This is a time for me to learn a new skill set, be that messenger bots, be that AI, and that's one thing that I'm really looking into this December. I'm learning a new skill set which I can carry across in the next year, and I can start adopting within my business and bringing in to bring more revenue. This is also why we released the Affluent Academy in December. The Affluent Academy is our new digital marketing training program, the most comprehensive digital marketing training program in the entire world, the first program to ever guarantee you your first or your next paying client within 30 days, or your money back, and you get to keep the program. Now, we released this last Sunday because we want to give people the opportunity to learn everything they need to learn over the Christmas period, so when January comes, they're not going to be those people who are complaining about their jobs, complaining about their life, because they've already learned the skills they need to learn in order to start signing up clients right away, start signing up their next or their first client. That's why we released in December, and I'm overwhelmed by how many people have joined. We have had so many people enroll into the Affluent Academy, and people are already signing up clients just in this pre-release period. I'll flash a couple up right now. Now, we are selling this for 50% of the full launch price. It is never going to be cheaper than it is right now. And after Sunday, you will not be able to gain any more access. So we've got about, I think it's just over 24 hours until you can enroll into the program. If you message us on Monday, you will not be able to get into the Affluent Academy. This is only open for the next 24 hours. After that, I do not know when we're going to reopen it, when we finish the rest of the program. This is a once in a lifetime opportunity for anybody in the agency space. And if you are in the agency space, do not miss out on this, because I promise you, this is not a sales strategy. I will never be selling the program for as cheap as it is right now, ever again. I promise you that. So do not miss out on this once in a lifetime opportunity. Trust me, we will not be able to let anybody else in after Sunday at midnight. And I'm just blown away by the feedback from this program. It's going to change every single person in that program's life. It is the most comprehensive digital marketing training program in the whole world. And in fact, it's paved a new way for the whole online education industry. I have had so many messages of people in the last week, other course owners, who have said to me, like, wow, that guarantee is ridiculous, and I don't know why I haven't done that myself. And people who are going to be building their own systems within their own programs to do the exact same thing. And so they should, because if you're that confident in selling a program for that price, you damn better guarantee it. And we're giving away 50 free qualified leads for your agency, so you can start signing up clients straight away. Anyway, I'm going off on a tangent. That's a no-brainer. This is about New Year's resolution, so click the link in the description if you want to sign up to the Affluent Academy. Trust me, you do not want to miss out on this. Okay, so coming back to the point, expand your knowledge. There's no better time to start expanding your knowledge than December whilst everybody else is settling down. Learn this stuff and really hit it hard either now or in January. Whenever you want to, it's completely down to you when you do that. The third and final thing is setting clear goals and sticking to them like deadlines. Every single time I make a goal within my business, I treat it like a deadline. I give myself that pressure that, okay, this is the date I want to achieve this goal. I make it realistic. Now, you've got to be realistic. You can't just say, oh, if you're just starting an agency today, you can't say, oh, by the end of January in 30 days time or whatever, I want to have a 6-figure agency, as in 6 figures a month. That's not going to happen, okay? You're going to have to work towards it. Yes, you may be able to do that in 6 months if you work your ass off, but you've got to be realistic to yourself. So set realistic goals, write down a date of when it is you want to achieve them. And in fact, I'm going to give you guys a worksheet which is going to enable you to actually work towards your goals and stick towards them. I'm going to throw that up right now so you can see this. Now, this is a worksheet which is going to allow you, we teach this inside of the Affluent Academy, this is a worksheet which will allow you to actually set clear, definitive goals for your business, work out the reasons why, work out what's going to aid that, and why do you actually want to do this? This is another major thing with goals. Don't set a goal if there's no why behind it. You have to have a strong reason why you need to achieve that goal. Why is it important that you achieve that goal in a set period of time, and sign that goal off. Make a declaration to yourself that you are going to stick to that. So I've already set 4 project goals next year that we are going to achieve, and I know exactly what dates we're going to achieve them. I'm not going to tell you guys because it's going to spoil it. There's some incredible things coming. But I've set clear goals throughout the whole of next year of when I need to achieve these major projects. And you want to make sure these are major projects. This could be a financial target. This could be hitting a set financial target within your business. For example, we've got a set date on when we need to be consistently doing over £100,000 a month within our digital marketing agency next year. There's so many projects that we're wrapping up. And we have clear dates on when we want to wrap them up. And so we're going to make sure that the whole team are aware of these goals. And you should do this within your business. Make sure everybody in your team is aware of when you are going to actually achieve these goals. Goals are meaningless unless you treat them like deadlines. And once you write down those goals, once you fill in this worksheet, put them near you, put them somewhere that you have access to them every single day so you're reminding yourself of them. So the closer you get to that date and you're not close to that goal, you're not close to whatever it is you're trying to achieve on that sheet, your mind's going to be like, okay, you need to hurry up, Jordan, you need to do this, you need to work harder, you need to blah, 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 blah. Get it done. And make it clear. Guys, sorry, I'm going into like one of my rants. You guys are probably used to this now, and you know what I'm like. When I get passionate about something, I just go. That's the end of this video. It's probably a bit too long, but I hope you've got a ton of value from this. New Year's resolutions are extremely important. The clever people are the ones that get started before New Year's and recognize that New Year's isn't the only time that you should set clear goals within your business. New Year's isn't the only time that you should make changes within your business. And also at the same time, make sure that this year you don't overwhelm yourself. Set yourself 1 or 2 individual small tasks which paint a bigger picture, okay? 1 or 2 things which contribute to the bigger picture, whether that's your health, whether that's your business, whether that's your success, whatever that may be. Start on 1 or 2 things. Do not overwhelm yourself. Make them realistic and stick to them, and have a strong enough reason why. Be genuinely passionate about whatever it is you're setting yourself to resolve in the New Year's. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, you've got 24 hours left to enroll into the Affluent Academy. I truly hope to see you as part of this movement. It's an incredible movement, and after Sunday, I promise you, you're going to be paying double what that program is costing right now. So do not miss out on this opportunity. You also won't get the 53 leads. And I'll see you guys back on the channel very, very soon. See you later, guys.